So I did something today that I haven't done in a really long time. And I know this seems like common sense, but that has never been the case for me. I have always had this habit of overeating to the point of being sickeningly full and then feeling guilty about it. This year I've started a new journey with health, and I want to share bits and pieces of it with you guys because I know that somebody out there might benefit from seeing this. And that journey with health starts with my relationship with food. And there are a few reasons why my relationship with food has been very difficult. Number one is the conditioning that I experienced around food and weight. Almost every day growing up, what I ate, where I ate, when I ate was very strictly policed. And on a day-to-day basis, I would hear the juxtaposition of comments like, you've gained weight or your face is fuller and fatter, to things like, why aren't you eating more and why aren't you finishing what's on your plate? And not only was this confusing, but it built a culture inside of me that felt guilty for eating and also guilty for not eating, which resulted in this constant feeling of guilt around eating. Another thing is that family meals were also very strictly policed. And so eating was only for certain times of the day with the family. So I would always hear things like, oh, don't eat that now, you have dinner later, or don't eat that now, we're going out for lunch. And then for dinner or lunch, if I didn't eat as much as expected, then I'd be reprimanded. So as an adult, I never snacked, even if I was hungry, which meant that a lot of the meals I would come in starving and then overeat. And I want to clarify, overeating meant eating past the point where I was full. The third point is that being vegetarian, you have to be intentional about the amount of protein you're intaking. That was never something that we as a family did, and a lot of our main foods are very carb-based. As a vegetarian, it is possible to get all your protein that you need in a day, but you have to be intentional about it. And oftentimes, desi kids in these overworked, high-achieving families just don't have much time to think about other things. So because I never built that habit in residency, a lot of my go-to snacks were very, very carb heavy. Like I really remember one day in residency, I had a matcha latte for breakfast, I had a slice of cheese pizza for lunch, and then I had a bowl of pasta with marinara sauce for dinner. But now I'm being more intentional about protein intake, and I'm also snacking with protein even though I don't feel super hungry. And just a week of this, what this has allowed me to do is be okay with eating, be okay with not eating, and to not be in a deficit eating mindset. Like for as long as I can remember, whether I cooked something at home or went out, I would always order something, promise myself that I'd save some for later, but then I would end up eating the whole thing anyways and feel guilty about it. But today, for the first time in a long time, I was able to say, look, I'm full. I'm gonna eat the parts that I want, and either I'm gonna save the rest for later or it's okay. I don't need to eat it now. And that's progress. So if you're in my shoes, I'm telling you, you can do it too. I'll be sharing more in the coming weeks.